All right, greetings. This is Robert Foertsch with the Truth Network. Beautiful Memorial Day weekend out at the Point in Cherry Grove, South Carolina. Got a research library linked with my name and phone number. You can see where I cross over multiple platforms, exposing all the truth I'm finding out about. Might find that compelling. Water seeks level, exposes the global lie. We live on a stationary level Earth. Some refer to it as biblical cosmology or the flat Earth. I like to refer to it as stationary and level. It's because I can prove that. It's the observable reality. And then I would encourage people to question your reality. Why are we being lied to on epic proportions? Well, because it's an epic battle between good and evil. That's why. So truth and deception are primary weapons. Once I saw it, of course I couldn't unsee it. The stationary level Earth, the beautiful reflections all around of our reality. Met some fascinating people out here over the years, and I'll keep on doing it just as long as I can. Because the truth matters. People are making choices, decisions based on what they believe to be the truth, what they believe to be the reality. It may be or it may not be. Now that water in there is steady. I'm gonna flip this around to show you. This just got a little more complicated. Okay, let me do this. So the water covers the face of the stationary level Earth. That's the reality. When calibrating an expensive piece of equipment, a milling machine or a lathe, that's metalworking equipment, they use a machinist level, very sophisticated level, and yet many of them use a bubble liquid level. Well, that's the largest liquid level in the world that I'm aware of. And one of the reasons why this matters is, well, the short answer is the truth matters. And the more important the question, the more important an accurate answer would be. So rather than me do a bunch of activity hoping Jesus likes it, I rely on him to direct and protect me, to reveal what he wants me to do, and then to rely on him to carry that out. I have some very helpful friends and family all over the world, and yet the truth is very divisive. Many of you may be aware of that. So some are not very enthusiastic about the truth. Their life is largely spent trying to avoid facing reality. People on drugs and medications, pharmaceutical poisoning can be, or it can be street drugs or something in between. Alcohol is legal and terribly destructive of the human body and the brain function. Why would I do that? Well, I used to. I wanted to know why I couldn't stop it. Well, the reason is I didn't have the power I needed. I needed more power. So when I was actually born again, he gave me the the power I needed to do what he created me to do. That's the way it works out. People can't, from my understanding, the Almighty is all-powerful and all-knowing, and so the enemy is somewhat curious on what we're about. Those of us that are actually born again have an added feature that the enemy of our soul, I believe, is interested in. I think that's a little better. As Carolyn Hamlet put it, we're a chip off the old block. And so with the idea of transcranial neuromodulation and remote neuromonitoring, that would be neuroscience and transhumanism and the cybernetic collective of humanity, and the manipulation by quantum supercomputers through Wi-Fi, cellular, Starlink, and whatever technology is available. I'm exposing all that, the military, medical, financial, industrial complexes, informational industrial complexes, and including free energy, the battle for disclosure, and just about anything you can think of. And if you think I've missed something or got it wrong, you could send me a link or give me a call. I wear that in public quite often. It's a lanyard, and it's like a convertible. I can go ahead and take it off if I want, wear it with any outfit. There's storms around today, you can see that. Inland where I live, about 4 miles away, maybe 5 from here. There's probably storms happening now, and everything out here can get wet. I have it set up that way. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this cellular. It's going to take a while, but that's okay. I'll be here. You can, if you think I've missed something or got it wrong, you could give me a call or send me a link if you care to. I don't argue on my posts. I don't like to argue face to face either. What I've done is relied on the decentralized educational system of the internet, the documentary producers, and the system to deploy that worldwide. So quite often, comment that I'll make will be deployed worldwide through the Truth Network. You can see what that is. And I like to interact with people, especially where we've got some common interests and beliefs. Keep in mind that contradictory perspectives can't all be correct. In fact, they're all wrong except for the accurate answer, the reality, the objective reality. What is it? How will you know? Well, I'm convinced it's only by divine intervention that anybody can love and believe the truth, let alone find it. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, the living word, the living water, the great I am, the Alpha and Omega, knowing the end from the beginning. So I'm not intimidated. Alrighty, looks like my friend is on his way over here, James. Let's see if he zooms in on the wet sand. That's the one wheel. Pretty cool. Alrighty, this is Robert Foertsch with all the truth I'm finding out about, with the help of friends and family from all over. Thank you so much for your public and private encouragement. Feel free to reach out anytime you like. Alrighty, thank you so much.